I have been going through an intense healing. I don't even know how to start this. I've been going through an intense healing, or an intense healing has been going through me. And over the past few days, maybe like the past couple weeks, it's been just really just showing me, like, with even more just like clarity, reminding me of who I am and what I'm doing here on this planet. And I'm not even going to say on this planet, just period, what I'm doing here in this body. Because this is really the planet right here. My body is like the planet. I know that sounds weird, but just go with me. So basically, it dawned on me, I was like, you know, I think I want to just remind myself every day, because when I wake up in the morning, I would notice that I would, immediately feel fear, start worrying about like the worldly issues, the things that are just happening that I don't even have really full control over. And also like things that are happening in my own like little world, past and stories and all of that. And I said this morning, I want to remind myself every day that I am here in this body to have this experience. This experience is happening. It is a beautiful experience. I get to do it on a planet, in a home, in a body that is so divinely put together and created and mastermind. And I was looking at the ocean as I ran, and I was just like, dang, the ocean is abundant. And then something stopped me and I sat down, and as I was sitting and I was staring at the ocean, I heard, "You don't like the fish that I've put here for you to eat?" And I said, "Sometimes I want to go fishing, but that whole thing that we all went through, where we needed to be like vegan, you know, it kind of like swayed things in my mind a little bit." And lately, maybe over the past year or so, I've been just like letting go of all of those ideas, all of those stories that I just adopted. There's still a lot of truth in it for me, because I know what makes my body feel good and what makes my body feel like crap. And if I'm not making the perfect choices, then I know that I will be guided to a better choice. There's going to be a salad that's going to show up. Trust me. Either a salad or some vegetables. And I really love vegetables, so it does work for me. So I said, "No, God." I was like, I do love seafood. And then I just remembered, I was like, dang. Hold on. I do want to, continue to eat seafood, because I know that, it is good for my body. And I was just giving thanks and just like gratitude to the universe, to our Creator, to God, for putting us in a place and creating so much abundance around us. So much abundance. Like when I looked at the ocean, I just thought about it. I was like, dang, the ocean is stocked full of food. Not only seafood, but for those who just want to be like plant-based, there's lots of plant life that you can eat in the ocean too. There's nothing that our God, our Creator, Source, there's nothing that He hasn't thought of. He or she. There's nothing that this energy is not thought of. the way how we were designed and created. And then I had another thought after I gave so much gratitude for that. And I was like, you know, he also made sure that no matter how much we want to say that we're alone, we're never alone. And then a bird showed right up next to me. And I'm like, dang, even like a person that's completely in confinement, a bug will show up to remind you that you are not alone. If it's not a bug, then it's a piece of grass. A grass will grow out of concrete to show you that a mushroom will grow out of a wall. I've seen a mushroom on the inside of someone's house growing. Mold will grow. There's all kinds of life to show us that no matter how much you think you're alone, how much you try to pretend like you're in control of what's going on here, there's always going to be something that's going to show up and show you something different. Show you something different and show you that you're not alone, and show you that you don't have to feel afraid. Show us that we don't have to worry about if we're going to be hungry, because it is plentiful. There are so many grains of sand. The universe is in each and every single grain if you just take your time to sit and look at sand. I read that from The Alchemist, and then I started looking at sand, and I was just like, oh my God, it's right, it's true. What's brought me to all of this, like this clarity, and how I say every day I want to remind myself that there is something much bigger than myself, that I don't have to be afraid every single day. We don't have to be afraid every day. That our thoughts are literally creating what's happening around us. But even if our thoughts are terrible, we still have a God, a creator, a source that wants the best for us and is going to make sure that someone, something, some food shows up in our experience to help us. And if we are mindful of our thoughts, we can think ourselves in a higher position. For every thought that we're like, when someone's telling you like, you could be, this or that, or you should try this or that. Or when you're telling someone a story and saying, man, I wish I could have done this, that, and the other, but change that but to, it's all right. I still have an opportunity to do this, that, and the other. And I'm going to keep trying. I mean, it may be something that's far-fetched, but I'm just going to keep at it. Because life is not about like getting there. Once you get there, then you have to find something else to get to. Life is literally about just like being in the present moment, going with the flow, being here for it all. Let me taste this coffee. Hold on. And while I'm tasting this coffee, check out my cat. He is so slick. He's just like, now that it's just me and him, he's like, oh my God, look at the time behind me. And any of y'all that believe in synchronicities, 2222. It looks like 5555. You can take it either way. Whichever one you saw first, that is your sign. But yeah, ever since we've been living by ourselves, he's just been totally himself and free. He doesn't hide. He is so much more relaxed, and I'm so much more relaxed. I am totally myself. It is really good to live alone. It is nice to be with people too, but it is nice to, and we're not alone, it's just me and him, you know what I'm saying? We're just going much slower than we were before. Yeah. I'm also learning that everything is in moderation. Like, our Creator put all this stuff here for us, but not so that, you know, we could be like overindulgent in everything. You can enjoy it, but just enjoy it in moderation. Like, be mindful. It's really more so moderation. I think also means mindfulness, because I can eat 1,000 cookies, but I have to be mindful that if I eat 1,000 cookies in one day, I'm gonna feel like crap. If I eat 1,000 cookies in 5 months, then that's balance, because that means in between there I was getting some vegetables, some water, some exercise. Like, my cells were like regenerating. I wasn't just pounding cookies. I don't know. So for me, that takes away like shame and guilt behind food, because people try to shame you and be like, you can't eat this and that. No, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's great to be mindful, to pay attention to how you actually feel. Whatever you're doing, as long as it's making you feel good. The minute you don't feel good, that means you're out of alignment. You need to stop what it is that you're doing. And I also like to use that for technical devices too. If you're ever on a technical device, like you're sending a message or an email or doing something, searching something, whatever, trying to fix something, and it's not working and you feel like you're getting frustrated and stressed out, stop. It's not in alignment. You don't need to be working on that right now. There's really no rush to do anything. Literally, we can go as slow as we want to. And things would still be okay. The next day's still gonna come. So, I don't know. I just wanted to record this video and say this, and I may be uploading more. We'll see. Just taking this here break has really, and I didn't even mention that in the beginning, but I did take a break from social media. Like, I got off of TikTok. Y'all know I was big on it. I got off of TikTok. I got off of just like everything that I was just doing. And then also YouTube. I really took a break from YouTube because I was watching my screen time. It kept popping up. So I was like, okay, something is trying to show me that I need some more balance there, because I didn't even set up a timer to show me screen time. And then that just started showing up on my phone. That's how you know. I feel so held and so safe and protected by our universe, by God, by Source, our Creator. So, this is going to be the end of the video here. Obviously, I've got this cat's tail in my face. Thank you so much for watching. If you stay till the end, you're cool. And like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Be here with me on this free journey where we can let go of fear and we can empower ourselves and just totally live more in the moment and feel more centered within ourselves.